I'm bored, so I'm going to post a little update on how far I've gotten on the garage. I've got a nice new socket, all conduited up, all looking nice and tidy. Going up to a dedicated mini consumer unit for the workbench with its own RCD and breaker. And then I ran out of conduit, and I ran out of the good kind of cable. So then it's bodged cable, which goes along to where I'm going to fit it into that junction box that can go back to the main consumer unit. Which is a quite horrible little thing because it has got no RCD at all. This is something that I'm going to have to fix. I've made the garage door all nice and shiny with insulating foam that is probably somewhat flammable, unfortunately, but it's nowhere near the ignition source, so that's okay. Because this thin door was so cold to touch, I could feel it was losing heat. Down the bottom, you can see the previous owner has made a somewhat pathetic attempt because there's a big little wooden beam down here and what was probably once a bit of cloth attached, which is all frayed and fallen apart over the years, and yeah, that insulates about as well as you'd expect. So rather than get the expense of a new garage door seal, I came up with this idea. I've got a load of this stuff here left over from the loft hatch. So, with some screws and washers, I can attach it down here, and that makes a really good seal that will keep the heat in. However, I am currently out of washers, so I'm waiting for those to arrive, and then I'll be able to seal up the rest of the length the same way. It's not pretty, but it's keep the warmth in. And I've still got the cluster, which I can't use because of the £100 a month power demand on the thing. The boiler's all pressurised and working. The smart thermostat's in. Generally, I'd say this is pretty good by now. Only it still needs tidying somehow. No matter how much I pick up, there seems to be more on the floor.